So I was fortunate enough to spend 4 weeks in Greece, mainly on the islands of Despotiko, Antiparos and Paros, through the program College Year in Athens. While I was there, I spent the first 3 weeks of my time specifically working on the sanctuary of Despotiko, where we were digging in one of the buildings just outside the main sanctuary. So we were excavating 7 hours a day, which was amazing, and I didn't quite expect that. I thought we were going to be more observing the site. And then the 4th week we spent on Paros in their museum archive, where we got to catalogue and sort of record the finds that we'd made over the previous 3 weeks. But yeah, the main thing that sort of didn't turn out as I expected was it being such a hands-on project. I knew I'd be on the site, but I didn't think I'd be, physically digging and having so much responsibility with, having to record things and taking care of the finds that we were getting, which was sometimes, from 500 BC. So, yeah. So the process itself is fairly simple. Like, you find a program you like and apply, but the amount of time I had to put into finding a program that I really, really wanted to do, researching it, checking that it fit in with my summer schedule, and then actually writing the application, which I was so meticulous with, because once I found a program I wanted to do, it's all I could think about, and I really, really wanted to go and have the grant, obviously. So yeah, that took a lot of time, but once I'd done that, then yeah, it was just waiting. The site director, Janos, had a really positive impact on me. He had actually been the site director since they began excavations on Despotiko like 10 years ago. But just the energy that he brought to the site every day sort of made me excited to go and dig for 7 hours in the hot sun. Every day there was something funny that happened. Like, he always made us laugh. I didn't think I'd be able to work so closely with someone like that. So yeah, he's definitely someone I look up to and hope to maybe be one day. The hands-on stuff was the most significant things that I learned. So, what to do when you're on a site, how to begin excavating an area, what to do like between layers and how to work with that, what to do when you get a significant find versus one that's not as important, so like Athenian pottery versus just any old kind of pottery, and how to identify those things and then what to do with them. And then once we were in the museum archives, like how to catalogue stuff so that, 10 years on, they can see what you found and what it was and the relevance, which we got to see. There was some stuff in the archive from like 2004, and we sort of looked through some of that stuff. But yeah, so the hands-on stuff was just the best for me, so that I could see, if I continued with archaeology, which I now know that I definitely want to do, what I would be doing in the future. I think it will immeasurably benefit me just moving forward into graduate school, even applying for graduate school, having the experience of working on an archaeological site. I feel is just going to prepare me so much better for the whole process, and then once I'm in graduate school. And then into the future, like knowing that that's 100% what I want to do, and then having that prior experience, so next time I'm on an archaeological site, I won't be, so confused by it all. I'll know what I'm doing and what to expect before I get there. Absolutely. It was, a life-changing experience for me, like being able to go to Greece and see things that I'd been learning about for the past 2 years, and then actually work with artifacts that no one had dug up before was just insane to me. It's just such an adventure, and so grateful for it. So the only time they dig is during the summer, because when it starts to rain and stuff, like, it's really hard to work with the site. But there was 17 undergraduate students like me from CYA, and then the rest were graduate students. I would say there are about like 45 to 50 people working on the site, because it's so big that there had to be multiple people in different areas working in different rooms. And then in addition to that, there were also builders that were working on restoring the site and the main temple of the sanctuary, which was quite exciting to see because they finished putting up one of the columns while we were there. So that was really cool.